Hey guys, welcome back to my sister YouTube channel. On today's episode, we'll be talking about stages of grief. Stay with us.
Welcome back, guys. The little girl I've introduced what we'll be talking about, which is stages of grief. Thanks for staying with us. So we're going to be talking about stages of grief by Kübler-Ross in the year 1969. So first of all, what is grief? So grief is an emotional response to loss of someone, something, or whatever it is that is important to you. And grief could happen to anybody at any time and at any day. So it could be that you lost your favorite necklace and you are grieving over that stuff that you lost. So, or you lost a family member or anybody that is close to you. So this subject today, or topic today, is inspired by the loss of a family member. A family member lost his dad, so it's actually just came to me and I decided to talk about it. So let's get into the stages of grief. The first stage of grief is denial. That's the point where you are like denying whatever it is that happened. Let me use the death of someone as an example. Your relative, your friend, or anybody died, so you are just in denial, like no, this thing did not happen, this thing did not happen, and you are just denying the fact that has happened. So you are in a stage where you are denying what is happening. You are not yet into the whole thing, so it's overwhelming. Your head is just hot, your head is booming, you are confused, you are like no, this did not just happen, and you just start to say like, no, you guys should stop it, nothing has happened. You are in the denial stage. So that is the first stage. The second stage is anger. This is where you begin to be frustrated, you begin to be angry, you begin to be angry at yourself, at the situation, and even the person that died. So I remember when I was working in my previous place of work, they brought their dad, like he was in church and then he fell and then he died. So he was brought to the hospital, and then the whole family were like, no, daddy wake up don't worry. Like I saw the stages, like live and direct. I saw how they were like denying the whole thing, and then the anger now set in there, and then they will begin to be angry. They were so angry, like, see you, daddy, you stand up, or why didn't this and all kind of thing. They were angry at the person that is dead, though, like person that lying there lifeless. They were angry at the person, they were angry at themselves, and the person that mistakenly like pushed him and then he just fell and died, they were not angry. See, I know that the kind of drama that will happen that day when they left there, I just know that serious drama will happen. They were angry at the person that died, they were angry at the person that was just unfortunate to just touch him small, and then that was it, and he died. So they are in the anger, like the stage of anger. So I saw that, and that is just the stage. You will be angry, you'll be frustrated at yourself, at the situation, and even at the person that died or at the deceased. Or you'll be even be angry at that necklace that you lost. Be like, this necklace, if I find you. So that is just the stage. That's the second stage, which is anger. So the third stage is the bargaining stage. This is the point where the person begins to bargain, begins to make promises, begins to pray and hope for something to just happen. Begin to say, God, please just bring this person back. I promise this time around I'll be nice to the person. I'll be like, you begin to bargain, be like, you should have done something in this particular way or manner. You begin to have a lot of things that be like, I should have done this. If I had done this thing would have not happened. If this would have happened, this wouldn't have happened. That is when you begin. That's the beginning stage. That's what the person or the individual will be doing at this particular point in time. You begin to pray and ask God for things that He will do. If just bring this person back, I promise I will serve you forever. I promise I will give it that. Like, you begin to make promises. So this is just the stage, which is the bargaining stage, and it is the third stage of grief. Now the fourth stage, which is depression. This is the point where the person begins to experience deep sadness, like extreme grief, like the person is so overwhelmed, the person is sad and everything, the person will withdraw. Like, you know how a depressed person is. I don't know if you know, maybe I could talk about depression in another video. So the person will shall be depressed, he will withdraw, he would not want to talk to people, he would, you know, begin to blame himself. There's this deep sadness, serious grief, serious depression, serious withdrawal from people and everything. So at this point in time, the person will really need help, whether professional. People will need to be around him, people will need to keep him company, because at this stage the person could do anything. Like, a depressed person could decide to take his life, a depressed person could decide to stay in that stage for the rest of his or her life. So that person really needs help at that point. This stage could last for months, could last for years, as long as the person is not really ready or is not having the support in which the person would need at that point. The person could linger in that stage for a very long period of time. So this is the first stage, which is depression, and it is the second to the last stage of grief. The final stage of grief is the acceptance, which is the last and final stage, which is the fifth stage. This is the point where the person accepts the whole thing, just accept the whole situation, be like, okay, since this is how it has happened, I've decided to accept that I've lost this person and I'm not going to see this person again, or I've lost this necklace, I'm not going to see it again. So that's where the person has accepted what has happened, and, you know, begin to make plans to move on with his life and other future ambitions. So the person has left the depression stage and have decided to embrace whatever it is that has happened and focus on what is left and what can be done in the future, because you cannot change the past, you cannot change what has happened, you can only change what is in front of you, or you can only do what you have to do now. You cannot change it, you cannot do anything about what will be or what has happened. So all you have is now. At this point in time, I want to encourage anyone that has lost anybody or anything that is dear to him or her. I want to tell you that the Lord is your strength, and you can come out of whatever stage that you are. Allow yourself to progress from one stage to another in order to heal and reach the final stage, which is the acceptance. A lot could happen in your life, but you cannot just stay there. You need to move, you need to progress in this ladder, because there's a lot that is waiting for you ahead. You cannot just stay where you are. I understand you are pained. I understand that that thing you lost, that person you lost, was really dear to you, but there's room for growth, there's room for progress, there's room to find more and much better things. I'm not saying that anybody or something can replace that thing that you have lost, but I hope that God really fills that void that is in your heart, that no one can replace or no one can fill. I believe that God can fill that. So I love you, and Jesus loves you too. So thank you so much for watching to this point. I love you so much. I love you guys. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't mind the person that has been in my video since from the beginning. You will not say hi. Say hi. Bye guys.